welcome to interior of Trungle Park, where today Mousehole face off against Bishop's Cleeve. Winter is officially over and Mousehole will have a spring in their step after 3 wins from 4. It's a game that will have a real effect on the top of the table come the end of the season. This is Mousehole versus Bishop's Cleeve.
Welcome to the field, Mousehole!
Here's the table as it stands before kick-off today. At the end of the season, the team finishing in first place go up automatically, while second down to fifth are involved in the playoffs. But importantly, the teams finishing in second and third place get home advantage.
Long time coming, eh?
Come on, afternoon. Look who's back. Okay. Who's back?
And on St David's Day, it's a welcome back to our Welsh Dragon.
You alright? Good to see you, mate.
All right.
Morgan, you're back on loan to help us see out the season. What do you feel you can bring to this team?
A lot of things, I think. Like the way we played last season, we thought we were really good, so hopefully I can just bring that form back in that got us in the playoffs last year. Just bring that back for this season and see the season out.
Can you tell us where you've been since you left us at the end of last season?
So I signed for Western when I left, and I'd done the first 2 months, I think, there, and then I joined Taunton on loan, and that went well. Got loads of games in. We went on a good run as well, good FA Cup run. It was really enjoyable, to be fair. And then going back to Western then, in and out the squad a little bit. So I thought, and I played quite well when I got back, made some improvements from the loan, and then didn't really get much game time towards the latter end of my last period at Western. So I thought come back on loan and couldn't have chose a better club to come back to.
It's a nice sunny day for a second debut. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, it's brilliant. You know, the lads are great and everything about the club's brilliant, so I can't wait to get back.
Hello, my name's Simon. I'm from Northampton. I'm what they call a ground hopper. So I just visit different grounds all around the country, and after a while, if you've done it a long time, you start to tick off many in different leagues. So I've ended up today, I've got 1 ground left from the National League down to and including step 4 of the non-league pyramid, and that's Mousehole. So on a nice sunny day like today, I thought I'd make the mere 300-mile journey to tick off the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Bishop's Cleeve and the Seagulls!
Well, it's half-time here at interior of Trungle Park and Mousehole trailing by a goal to 0 against Bishop's Cleeve, and with me is Les Calver and Paul Fletcher to give their thoughts.
I think first half we've got what we deserved, really. We've not been at the races. They've looked a lot more lively than us. They've wanted the ball more. They're quicker in the tackle. They're pushing us forward. They're not letting us play our game, and we're not doing the right things to get out and play how we want to play. So we're going to have to change it in the second half, otherwise we could end up losing more than 1-0.
Paul, what about you?
No, I agree with Les. I think first 30, 35 minutes, they came out, they were stronger, they were quicker, they wanted the ball more. And we look quite nervous to start with, which is not like us. But I would say the last 10 minutes, I think the game is starting to turn. We're actually now starting to do what we're good at. If we keep the ball on the ground, we will score another. We'll win this game. I do believe that. But as Les said, they came out and just penned us back for 30 minutes.
Les, as Paul just said, we're starting to get back into the game towards the last 20 minutes of that first half. Do you feel we can now carry that on to the second half?
If we play how we play and get passes right, yeah, I think we will win the game, because they haven't really, apart from the goal, they haven't really threatened us. But we haven't threatened them at all. So if we can get our passing game together, get the front three working together, get the balls passed right, then I think we can go on and win it. But it's a big if. If we don't improve, we certainly won't.
Thanks, guys.
Boys, how are we doing? All right? What's the first match today? We've got beef chili nachos today, cheddar cheese, pickled red onions, sour cream, all there. Garlic bread. All brought to you by Duke Street Cafe.
Well, it's all finished here. Mousehole have beaten Bishop's Cleeve by 2-1. A late penalty from Hayden Turner sealed all 3 points. And with me is Ross Derham and Jack Simmons to give their thoughts.
Tough game. They're a good side. You know, they played to their strengths really well. You got a lad who's massive. They just play off him. He was effective all game. But second half, we really stepped up and looked like taking the game to him and just a better team, really.
We really started to settle in towards the end of both halves, really. Did you feel that win was always coming?
Yeah, you know, when second half, it was just wave after wave of attack, really. They didn't create much, to be honest. It was mostly us having the ball in their half, pressing really well, creating opportunities. We looked like the only team that was going to win the game, to be honest.
Ross, going on to you, you won that late penalty that Hayden then scored. What was going through your mind when the referee made that call?
Honestly, I was just over the moon, to be honest. See, my first game back, come on the last 5 minutes, it was tough. It was looking like it was going to be a 1-1 draw. But I just nicked the second ball, tried to cross it in to Hayes or Oscar, and he stuck his hand out. So lovely to get a pen. And the last minute of the game, especially after me just coming on, it's good. It's a good way to seal my first game back after 3 months.
How tough has it been for you waiting to come back to this team?
Oh man, it's been such a long journey, but I'm so happy now. I'm just going to live in the present and really and truly just get my head down and work hard, training, and try to get myself back in the team, really, and just get my minutes up.
Jack, you're today's man of the match. Well done.
Thanks, mate. Come on. Nearly pulled out the gun.
Jake, before this game, you said it smelt like a big game. Did it live up to that?
I think so, yeah. I think, it just had an edge about it that you can sense when a game's got something important on it. We said last year, I've said it before, that all the games and teams that are in and around you are so important. You know, if you take 3 points, they're 6 pointers. It's boring, isn't it? But it's true. I thought first half, I thought we were poor, really poor. They were good, by the way. We were second to everything. Poor on the ball. And like I say, they were very good. And we were indebted to Ollie, who made a great save. They had a host of chances where they could have easily extended it, you know. So we're pleased with the result, but I'm not gonna get carried away, because that could have looked really different at half time. And if they get a second, you know, it does feel very different that second half. So look, we were clear with the boys at half time that we were nowhere near good enough. Had a little change of shape and a little bit of a change of style as well in terms of how we played. And then I thought second half it was relentless. It was like wave after wave attack. I remember them having a shot, I don't think, a couple of headers from corners, but no, I thought we were brilliant second half. Boys showed massive personality, massive heart, and you know, as poor as they were first half, they were excellent second half.
As you just said, we were a bit poor in the first half. Was there anything that you changed in particular to give us that second half that we had?
No, well, not really, because we actually said to the players that the things that we wanted before the game, the things that we said were the key things before the game, we weren't doing. So we just reiterated those. We did change the shape and look to move the ball in a bit of a different way, which definitely give us a footing. But look, let's not pretend it's like a tactical masterclass. It's just about running really hard. That is non-league football, and we didn't do it enough first half, but they did second half. So full credit to the boys. It
was a late penalty from Hayden Turner that gave us all 3 points. What was going through your head over on the touchline?
My initial thought was the keeper's decent and he's big, like a few of their boys, by the way. And I knew it needed to be a good strike. But you back Hayes, you missed a couple in 25 pens that he's had, so you always back him. And but yeah, a nervy moment, and it's the way football goes, isn't it? You know, obviously we felt so hard done by in the game up at Bishop's Cleeve, and you know, today we've had a little bit of fortune with a penalty, and I don't know, could have been a pen. I don't know. I'll have a look back. So we feel, you know, that it's like I say, football, funny way of writing itself. So, but I think that my biggest pleasing element today is that's us up to 59 points, and we had 58 last season from 36 games, and we've played 33. So we're really a long way ahead of where we were last year, which for us as a coaching staff and as a club and players is always your goal. You just want to be better, and I think we've got to a stage where we've done that and we've proved that. But the boys have to keep the foot on the pedal and keep going. We've got 9 to go. Some really tough ones in there. just got to keep doing what they've done so far, and if they do that, you know, it'll be an exciting end season. And what we want is we want more games with the edge that this one felt like it had. You know, you could tell it mad, and there was an atmosphere, and so I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed the second half.
Thanks, Jake.